Bernadette Capulong. I'm the CEO and founder and also executive creative director of BC Design Haus. Today, I want to talk about overthinking design. So I had a discussion with my creative team today in our team meeting, and we talked a bit about time management and priorities. What came out of the conversation was that designers, content specialists, the creative team in general felt frustrated that they rarely have enough time to devote to the more strategic and conceptual stage of a project because their day is spent a lot on more day-to-day tasks, more production level projects that are important to the business, important to the brand, but they tend to be less creative, but they do take a lot more of their day. Some of the day-to-day projects or production level projects that require less creativity are essential to the brand and to the business, but it takes time out of their workday, leaving less time to more strategic level projects. Having said all that, the work that comes out of BC Design Haus is still very strong. And we're on point with the concepts. The clients seem to be very happy, and they mirror back to us that we've actually nailed it in our concept. So that tells me that we're doing something right. So it made me sort of think about, okay, we've got the team that might be a little frustrated because they have less time to do the exploration or the strategy. But in the same sense, our clients are happy with the results that we deliver to them. So what I've come to realize is that as a smaller agency like BC Design Haus, we tend to deliver more and faster. So how does that happen? So we train our team to streamline their creative process, cutting down on the extraneous tasks that happens during the conceptual phase. And so they're forced to dive right into an ideation process immediately. Why? Because they don't have as much time. So yes, it's a lot of pressure for a designer, but having said that, I think there's something to be stated here that maybe we put too much time in the conceptual stage, and a lot of that time may not equate to the value that maybe you can still sort of deliver great work with less amount of time because there's the pressure to deliver, and it cuts down on a lot of the waste and the inefficiencies. Or typically a conceptual stage could be scoped out as a 4 to 6 week process. Well, we cut it down to 1 to 2 weeks, which is incredible, right? Because that's what keeps us in the game and getting these great projects, because we can deliver good quality work in a short period of time compared to our counterparts. Knowing we work on these tight deadlines, it forces you to rethink your approach to be more productive. It has to be laser sharp and hyper focused on making sure we deliver what's in the brief and on point. We spend less time overthinking ideas, but we make sure that we dive right into what's required, spend less time spinning wheels, use our experience and our intuition along with efficiencies to deliver the right type of creative work that, again, is on point, that delivers on the goals of the brand. So, for example, other things is that, we set internal work in progress or creative meetings in sprints, which is typically what developers, programmers do. So they're quick and fast discussions with clear feedback on point so that we can move quickly to the next stage of the process, leaving no time to rethink or second guess anything. So we're very efficient on our creative team meeting. It sounds very scary, but totally doable. We've been doing this for some time now without even knowing it. What I've told my team, though, although it may feel like great pressure, and I'm empathetic to that because I know the pressure it takes for a creative person to birth an idea. I mean, I still do it, and it's a lot of cognitive thinking, and it's very exhausting to the mind because you're really like thinking these new ideas, and it's a lot of pressure. But knowing that you have a limited amount of time, it really forces you to dive right into it. More time does not necessarily equate to better work. I kind of, reference this to the game day pressure. the playoffs, and you've really got to do your best, and there's just no time for any errors. And so that's sort of how I kind of look at it, if you use a sporting analogy. That extra time, it ends up falling on the client. They're looking for partners that are faster, better, and stronger partners, and that's what we're there for. So being a small but mighty team means, in many ways, that we're really just passionate about these projects, bringing in that value, delivering what they asked of us, if not over delivering. And we can react quicker to their needs because we know that clients are needing to operate faster and hit the market quicker. So the tip of the moment is this: don't overthink design. If you're under pressure to deliver, review your notes, streamline your approach, be laser sharp and efficient, and just get rocking. You'll be amazed on what you can accomplish under pressure without overthinking things.